Satu Seawal. We are from Group 15. Today, we will discuss about trade union. I'm Noliza binti Arabi with number matric 72939 will present about what is trade union. What is conceptual of trade union? Do you ever hear about trade union? Trade union is organization formed by workers from related fields that work from the common interest of its member. Legal definition from the Trade Union Act 1959 in Malaysia context, trade union or union is defined as any organization as association of employee or employer. So, now we know what is actually trade union in Malaysia context. Now, I will pass it to next presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Mardia binti Sitan, matric number 71609. Okay, I will continue my part, which is factor affect the decline in trade union. As we know, trade union do provide many benefits to employers and employees, whether employees in government sector or the private sector. However, the decline of members in the trade union is increasing year by year. There are various factors affect decline in trade union. One of the most notable factors is the lack of member or representative in trade union to protect worker rights. There are employers who are too excessive in making the condition in some contract. This in turn prevents an employee's right to be a part of a trade union. This causes workers, especially young workers, feel that they are not given the freedom to join trade union. Establishment of in-house trade unions, such as trade unions in the electronic industry, where there are restrictions on the minimum wage and some things that can be collective legislation. This has led to industrial relations in the workplace under export-oriented industrialization, EOI, less commitment to the collective form of representation and led to a decline in trade union. Okay, secondly, employers' attitude also influence in the decline in trade unions. Most employers are selfish and look for various reasons that lead to difficulties in the operation of trade unions. This in turn has a bad effect where many unions leaders fall victims to the attitude of the employers. For example, in our own country, Malaysia, where my bank attacked to sack 2 leaders of the National Union of Bank Employees, simply because they voiced their right. While the basic purpose of the trade unions is to protect the right of workers, especially the right to speak. This is shown that the employers does not care about the role of the trade union. Not only that, the government also does not seem to care about such matters, but the government only transfer laws in favor of employers only and deprive workers of their right. Most employers also feel that trade unions only reduce their competitiveness and have a negative impact on their companies. Okay, the last factor is the development of information technology. There are many things involved information technology, including the employment sector. Employers are not left behind in leveraging information technology for the benefit of their companies and organizations. Employers feel that with this technology, they can reduce the number of employees and can reduce the cost of company expenses. Not only that, most employers also feel that the availability of technological tools such as machines allows them to develop the company more easily. As a result, many employees are laid off by employers because they prefer to use such technological tools. The development of this technology has resulted in a significant decline in trade unions, as most of its members have been laid off. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Dayang Siti Sofiani binti Awang Muhammad Sofrati. My matrix number is 73018. I will be presenting the factor influencing attitudes towards the trade union. The first factor is a social factor. It appears to be different kind of persons, attitude and personality types that derive satisfaction from the social interactions. In order to develop positive attitudes towards the trade unions, social norms or social roles give big impact to it. The second factor is the economic factor. Well, economic factor left a big impact towards the unions. Economic status also contribute to the attitude formations. And the relationship between trade unions and the economy are everything the union about. It protecting or securing most of the workers' economic benefits. And the last factor is a work-related values factor. Well, positive values brings a positive attitude formations. With the values and principles of trade unions, people tend to react more to the unions. The union's values or principles are basically unity is the strength, and next is equal pay to equal works, and last but not least, the values are the security of the services. This value give an impact to the attitudes to the workers in the union. And that's all for me, and I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Faiza Bidisaha. My metric number is 70919. I will do discussion on university student attitudes towards trade union based on the survey. For the result, in table 1 shows a total of 474 female respondents and a total of 889 male respondents who have completed this survey, while a total of 619 of them have a level of education up to bachelor degrees and 194 respondents are in certificates or diploma. Table 3 shows that students in the field of art, humanities, and social science have chosen neither agree nor disagree with the statement, which is trade unions are a positive force in this country. Trade unions are a positive force in this country rather than disagreeing with it. This is because with the existence of trade union, it is able to fight for the fate of workers and protect the rights of workers. Table 4 shows that a total of 154 students in the field of applied science and technology have chosen neither agree nor disagree with the statement, which is, if I had to choose, I probably would not be a member of a trade union. This may be because some students do not know the true meaning and function of trade unions. The figure 1 shows a summary of 4 questions. For the For the first question, which is, I am glad that trade union exists. Respondents have chosen to agree with the statement, which is 357 respondents. While for the second question, which is, people would be just as well off if there were no trade unions in this country. The result of the survey have recorded as much as 274 respondents, which neither agree nor disagree for the most options. Next, the third question is, trade unions are an embarrassment to our society, and the highest rate recorded is strongly disagree. University students vote strongly disagrees with that statement. Trade union benefit employees more because with the existence of this trade union is an intermediary between employees and employers in resolving employment related conflicts or issues. For the fourth question, which is, I'm proud of labor movement in this country, the most selected option is agree with that statement. Recorded as 306 respondents have agreed that they are proud of labor movement in the country. Based on figure 2, the result of the survey have shown that for the first question, 358 respondents have chosen to neither agree nor disagree about that statement. Looking at the result, the majority of students have chosen neither agree nor disagree. This is because they may not realize that trade unions are an important element in an organization. The second question is about employees are considerably better off when they belong to a trade union. As shown in figure 2, most students agree with the statement. Working with recognized trade union can bring many benefits. The third question is related to, I will take a job in an organization where workers are represented by a trade union. The result of the survey have shown that the highest vote is agree with, which is 351 respondents. This may be because trade unions are able to benefit the employees who belong to it. For example, trade unions play the role of bargaining power and minimize discrimination of any kind. Finally, the fourth question is about, I will not take a job requiring workers to join a trade union. The highest vote was neither agree nor disagree with, which is 355 respondents vote for it. The potential disadvantage of trade union is creating unemployment, ignore non-members, lost productivity, and wage inflation. The above may be able to influence university students to not be interested in taking jobs that require employees to join a trade union. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Suharni binti Sukaldi. My number metric is 71710. Today I will present about strategies to promote trade union interest among university students. First, the strategy is holding an association awareness program for students from various fields. This is because all university students to have a little knowledge related to trade union to make it easy for students when entire the world of work, they can know what to do when facing problem with their employer. And secondly, the strategy is hold a job carnival for graduates. This is because many university students, especially final year students, they are interested in attending a carnival like this because can help students prepare to attend interviews, job application guides, and so on. In this carnival, the Department of Trade Unions can take the opportunity by making customer meeting day program in conjunction with the job carnival. Through this program, can promote and introduce trade unions to students. And after that, the strategy to promote trade union interest among university students is do workshop for students from other institutions on current issues faced by employees. This workshop can inviting several speakers from various parties such as representatives from unions, employer and employees, and students who attend the workshop to come together in an interactive discussion session on current issues. In this workshop, university students can be given the opportunity to exchange views and opinion about current issue by employer and employees. After that, the strategy to promote trade union is utilize mobile application. Introducing mobile application to students, especially final year students, such as apps e-twist to students. This is very help for students. And the last is video making competition by trade unions right to students by offering a variety of attractive prize. Through this competition like this can not only attract students but also use interesting and creativity video from competition to promote trade unions to all employees. That's all from me. Thank